Greetings and welcome to another Alpha Magnets review. We have another one of the, if you couldn't tell, the Thundercats figures. Currently we've got Mum-Ra, of course, which is awesome. You turn him into Skull-Ra as well, which is like Skeletor getting the power of Mum-Ra. I think that's kind of dumb. Don't care for it. I'm fine if you like it. This is more what I wanted from a mashup. Less Thundercats and He-Man armor. More let's get weird. So, like getting weird. Speaking of getting weird, here's the very weird He-Man. This is the, of course, the Masters of the Universe X Thundercats He-Man. Found this one at, I believe this was a Walmart. He's okay. This is wave 2. We got Tiger, Panthro as well. But we're going to go... So typically how this works is He-Man is the last one to go over in a wave. But this one time, he's my least... I'm the least excited for this. First off, what we see here on the back is a nice, like, super blue version. And then the version we got is almost gray. Boring. Rip this guy open. We do have a second, I believe a second comic explaining all the fun stuff. Tiger's hurt. Mum-Ra does his thing. Yada, 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 and we're done. So that kind of wraps that up. My problem is there's more Thundercats to be made. And maybe they're just waiting to see how these sell. So if you have any interest in purchasing these, particularly, so I love small retailers. I will always say I love that you guys exist, but I'm currently at a point where I need to save literally every penny if I want to get anything. So I ended up finding these for $20 even. On Big Bad Toy Store, they are $25. I've seen them $27, $30. So I will be purchasing these from wherever I can find them cheapest, and I recommend that you do as well. But the problem is they are currently clogging the shelves of Walmart, and if you don't buy them, they're not going to make more. Yeah. So please, if you have any interest in purchasing the Masters of the Universe X Thundercats, whatever, do so now. Forever hold your peace. So this is the basic He-Man. He does have different boots, which is interesting that they went that route. I do feel like these are probably Cartoon Collection pre-molds, especially this and like this up here. This is 100% Vulture-Man. So Vulture-Man has this thing. I think maybe even Monkeyan does too. This might be Monkeyan. So I'm hoping that we get more of these, particularly the bad guys, because right now all we got is stupid Skull-Ra back there doing his thing. What the heck? Got a little paint scuff there. It's coming off. I do like that these are loose. So you can take these off and just have a straight up naked dude body. And there's his crotch. This is also loose. This is not sculpted on. You can move that around. That would have been nice. I actually am doing a custom for the Turtles of Grayskull of Rat King. And yeah, that would have been good to have there. Here's his weird shield. Not sure if that came from anything, but we have a new shield, because that doesn't look like anything like the Thundercats would have. And we do have this pretty neat helmet here, which I think is supposed to fit onto his... Oh, well, let's go over that too. Very strange hair for a He-Man figure. This feels like this was made for a different line. He-Man barely looks like He-Man. He looks like, I don't know, somebody else altogether. I do like that they use this, which is the front of the Eternia Castle. I think there's a Lion-O coming out later that has shoulder pauldrons that are this color as well, and maybe I'll just make like a super version of that He-Man. I don't know. So here's his armor. Let's zoom that back out. The real coup de grace of this whole thing is this. This is the power sword for that. We do have new hands too, which I don't recall seeing these hands before. These are very nice hands. I think they're probably another cartoon collection holdover, because this hand's just a basic MOTU hand, but this one's definitely new. And all of the Thundercats have had different hands right now. So He-Man, kind of a bummer. I do have some fun stuff that I'm going to be doing for this, so keep an eye out for Thundercat He-Man stuff. You can also, if you want to be real boring, which where the hell did it go? I have lost it. Anyway, he comes with a regular He-Man chest somewhere. And so this side looks really good, right? Ugh, I've heard that from a lot of people that they have really crappy Eye of Thunderas. We'll fix that in post. I have the power. At least this one's good, because this one I wouldn't have been able to fix quite as easily. Give me sight beyond sight. Yeah. So let's take a look. And here's the thing. So these guys definitely are He-Man figures first and foremost, because they fall over a lot. So I made these stands for sale on my website. If you're unfamiliar, it is tobeetoys.com. Toebee toys. I have no idea where my current stands are. That's interesting, because it just had them like 2 days ago. And I'm not even joking. I literally had them 2 days ago in a little bin. So looks like I'm going to have to go hunting for that. Well, I am thoroughly confused as to where those went. It doesn't matter. I got to print more anyway. So I'm not gonna dwell over that too long. But what we can do, and this is what I did want to do, is this is the Lion-O stand. So we're gonna put Lion-O back there, and it looks like He-Man fits perfectly into Lion-O's stand. Ta-da! So we're good on that. We'll have to check the rest of them. Up next, I got Panthro.